Well, hi, everybody. God, I hate this tripod. In case you haven't heard me complain about it 1,000 other times. Well, today is like my hot butt day. It's a really long day for me. My daughter is back in school, and I get the kids. We do shopping, hang out, cook dinner, and we've got now a new tradition: breakfast for dinner. So tonight it's chocolate chip waffles. God, that just sounds hard to me. Bacon and eggs. Obviously I'm not gonna be eating the waffles. It's like, a lot's been going on, so I have a lot to say. I have a list. I never make a list. It's always just like right on. But I had to make a list because of, I'll tell you when it's why I had to make a list. But I was so happy that we somewhat have been identified, the mature community, by it being creators. We get like emails from YouTube, and we are the 50+ creators. Now, I tried searching that gets you nowhere, absolutely nowhere. So I don't know what it means, but they've at least mentioned us. It's like, yes, yes. No, it's like, it's not just for teenagers. I've been watching, because I've been watching van lifers for a while. I really just love the idea of getting in a van and becoming nomadic. I just really love it. Lisa and I were talking. Lisa, she's a vlogger. She's down below my list. I think it's just simply Lisa. But we really are digging this. And like, she's like, I want to do it. Well, I can't do it, but no, it would be fun. So they're mostly vegans, and then there's like, then that kind of like pushes you into the vegan community. And it was like scandalous that Moon and Rock started eating meat again. I just love it when the makeup gurus start slamming each other, or the vegan community, which, you know, like, to me, I was a vegetarian for many years. And, you know, we're like peace, love, you know, chill out people. So to me, when you say vegans, I really think of like more earthy, you know, save the planet type people. But boy, can they start wailing at each other. It's like, really, it's like, whoa. I mean, it was like kind of shocking. I can, you know, I think that I try to stay out of the drama, but every now and then it's like, if you've ever watched any of Moon and Rock's, it's real cinematic. God. It's very beautifully filmed. I'm not going to even try to say that word. Cinematic. I got it out. And so it's like, you know, like, they're very gentle souls. I mean, you can just tell they are. And for people to be like attacking them because they're eating meat, it's like, come on, guys, get over it. But one of the things I heard, which is very disturbing to me, is they're going to YouTube is going to start going after the conspiracy theory people. Now, I don't know why, because I'm sure that if I thought about this, I might be able to figure out why. But they said, you know, and on that list are the flat earth people. Oh my God, they're my favorite people. I love that conspiracy. It's like, I just love it. I mean, I don't understand YouTube. because groups of people is what perpetuates YouTube. You know, like I'm kind of like in the vloggers, and but I befriended early on in YouTube, you know, like MaryEllen After 60, Nathalie the Beauty Diva, Susan W. So I kind of like go between groups. But don't pick up my Flatlanders. I love them. I absolutely love them. Because I wanted to go to their convention, but I couldn't get anybody to go an hour and a half with me to go to it. If they come again, I'm just going to be brave and go alone. So this is why I made the list. In the morning, Google gives me everything you need to know. In case you don't know that, that's how I get most of my news, because I am a cord cutter. I have no cable TV. And the few local channels is like such a struggle to get in. And I have like one of those digital boxes that you're supposed to have to make life easier. And it's like, I want to just throw it over the deck. So anyway, Lifehacker says that these are the movies you don't even need to watch that are up for the Academy Awards. It's Bohemian Rhapsody, A Star is Born, The Black Klansman, which I have no idea, something Isle of Dog. I don't even know what that one's about. Green Book, and Vice. And these are most of the movies I want to watch. I want to watch Bohemian Rhapsody, A Star is Born. What do you think this is? Like the third Star is Born? Because I think Judy Garland was in the first one. And I'm pretty sure Barbra Streisand was in the second one. And Lady Gaga is in the third one. And I adore Lady Gaga. I like really unique people that are their own people. I'm always very attracted to people like that. And I think Lady Gaga is like Lady Gaga. There's no words to describe it. But I also wanted to see The Black Klansman. And I don't know what Green Book is about, so I don't know if I want to watch it or not. But I did want to see Vice about Cheney. But, so, I don't know. Lifehacker normally gives me pretty sound advice, except I think I'm going to ignore them this time. Well, I went and saw a, but, you know, I'm a big movie junkie. Like, I've always been, like, it's like when the Godzilla movies came out, remember, long ago? I loved it, because it would be, Godzilla! Oh, gonna eat us! Because they were so badly dubbed. I just loved them. I'd laugh like crazy. And then watching the old science fiction movies. I remember there was this one, I don't know what it was called, but basically the world, of course, was going to be destroyed, and we have to, like, take a bunch of people, the smartest people on Earth, to another planet, which, hey, I don't dig the smartest people on Earth, because it's like some of our greatest brains, or minds, they don't say brains, minds, that have come from just normal families. So, you know, unless you just want to take the smartest people, but it was going to be like destroyed in 30 days, so they had 30 days to create a giant spaceship that was going to take them 7 days to get to a planet that was, and this, and I think I always loved their scientific explanations, a zillion, billion, trillion miles away, and it was going to take them seven days to get there. And I can remember looking at my late boyfriend saying, well, if they can get there in 7 days, why does it take us so long to get to Florida several times a year? because his sister was very ill and was pretty much terminal, so we would go as often as we could to Florida. But it's like, hey, if they can get to another planet in another universe in 7 days, why does it take us so long to get to Florida? Well, let's see. I went to the dentist, and it turned out I need 4 teeth surfaced in the inside. A drug I'm on eats the enamel of my teeth. So what he does is basically covers my teeth with porcelain, cleans them out, covers it. But when he got into the 3rd one, he decided to do the 4th one too. So that's over with. It just was kind of like painful for a couple days. So I took aspirins and the old salt water and warm. I went to see a orthopedic. Apparently, I'm just seeing an orthopedic. I couldn't figure out what a hand doctor was. And at this point, I've asked for, I found the guy that did my ankle, because I was really impressed with him, because the first orthopedic I saw concerning my broken ankle said we're going to have to go right in and do surgery, because normally these 2 bones are broken inside and we have to surgically fix them. And I said, is that like all the time? And it just didn't seem like, I really don't want to have surgery on my ankle if you can't guarantee me those bones. So I found this second orthopedic to go see, and he said, well, yes, that's what we used to do, but now we have this thing, this magical thing called an MRI that can tell us whether those bones are broken or not. So I had one of those magical tests, and those bones were not broken inside my ankle. So I just had to wear a boot like forever. Oops, keys. So the first orthopedic I've seen, it's basically like what needs to be done to my thumb is like chasing an ant with a sledgehammer and trying to kill it. Wasn't prepared for the extent it might take to fix my thumb. So I found the name of the guy. I talked to his office. I will be seeing him. I have to wait a week to see him. And if he says the same thing, then I'll go for it. I'm hoping that it's not going to be as much surgery as the first one is said. Hey, in my life, if I'm not happy with what it's not that I'm not happy, it just doesn't sound reasonable to me. I always get a second, if not a third opinion. I think that you have to be really proactive in your health. And thank you everybody for living through medical week with me. It started out it was going to be medical month, but then several of the tests fell within 1 week. I got to see the eye doctor before that, and then I saw the physician, my GP had more x-rays of my thumb, the skin doctor, and the neurologist. And then just a couple days ago, I had my teeth done. And so we just have to fix the thumb. But, you know, several people said it's cool that you're doing this and stuff, but I think you need to be proactive. I think the more proactive you are, it makes your physicians be proactive. And, you know, I have chronic health issues that I have to deal with. And I do everything I can to help the medicine I take, the doctors that I see, the advice that I'm given. You know, I'm really, really proactive about that. And I think that when you suffer chronic, because none of these are going to go away. They're going to be the rest of my life, some of the problems I have. Oh, and that is the polar vortex. We've had lots of snow. But I have to tell you, we're really lucky because we dipped down in single digits, but nothing below 0. But the polar vortex, every time you say the word vortex, it reminds me of like Star Trek or something. Oh, we're being sucked into the vortex. So I don't quite get it. It used to just be a cold front from Canada, or a cold front. But now they have names for everything, and I don't know when this all happened, and I don't know if I care. But, so that's the latest with me, and probably will watch all of them. I'm really disappointed in Life After, because it's like, hey, that's like all the movies. Has it been that bad of a movie year? I mean, I'm really excited to see the movie about Dick Cheney. And I really want to see Bohemian Rhapsody and The Black Klansman and A Star is Born. I did, though, watch a great movie. Talking about movies. I just love movies. I'm a big movie junkie. The movie is called Mr. Church, and it's got Eddie Murphy in it. And I give it, well, 1.5 thumbs up, because this one has trouble doing the thumbs up now. It was a delightful movie, an interesting, like PG type movie. I like things like that. Well, that's about it. I think that's all of the blabbing I can do. Just don't pick on my Flatlanders. I love my Flatlanders. I love them. I want to watch their videos because it's just like, I love their forum. I like to go read the things on the forums, and I just love them. Even though I think they're totally ridiculous. I mean, totally ridiculous. So I think that's about it. I need to jump in the car in about 5 minutes. My granddaughter has blue hair. I'll try to get a picture of it and stick it at the end of this. I love you guys. I guess I just needed to blab for a while. Well, thanks for listening. Subscribe if you haven't. Give me a thumbs up and leave a comment. I eventually will answer it. I promise. Bye, guys.